Hello everyone. So in this video, you will see what happens behind the scene when we create a new workbook. So we know whenever we save a workbook, it is saved in a format .twb, which is actually a XML file which contains the entire structure. Let's try and see how exactly it looks like. I'll create a new workbook using this Tableau public. You can download it. It is free. So I've opened it. I have not added any data source. No work has been done yet, and I will save it. Just overwrite this file. Okay. And let's try to look what exactly this file contains. So it contains certain information like the Tableau desktop from which we are building, the source platform, and then as we go below, it will have certain settings like animation is on or not, mark animations, references related to the UI details. Then let's go to the important ones like the data sources. So any data source if you will add, everything will be encapsulated within this data sources. And whenever we are going to add a new seat, it is going to come as a worksheet and name equals to seat one. Like right now only seat one is there, so you can see everything is within this worksheet. So whatever we are going to do with that worksheet, everything is going to be added here. And entire all the worksheets listed, we have 5 worksheets. So those are going to be encapsulated within this worksheet. Similarly, we have Windows, which contains the settings of how exactly the things are going to look like. Then we have thumbnail. So thumbnail is the image that we'll see whenever we are, when we open the Tableau server, there are multiple workbooks and an image comes up. So something like this. So let's go back. So that's the thumbnail thing. Now let's try and do certain changes in our file and then we'll see what actually happens. So let's try what we can do is I think let's try to go into the format menu and see animations and then switch it off. Okay, file, save, and let's open it again. Reload it, yes. So now we have attribute as animation on, but the value is a off. Now, uh, so this has been changed. Now let's try to do some other changes within this workbook. Uh, let's try to connect the data and see what actually happens. Let's just use a data.csv file which I have created, which has just 2 columns. So just column one, column two. One is taken as integer, other as string, and just one row. I'm just going to load this one and save my workbook and see what actually happens. Let's reload it. So when we added that data source, now the data source this section has been expanded and all the details related to our data source has been captured. Now there is one important thing. What we did was in the data source section, we have we are using Tableau public. So what is doing it? It is converting it into an extract. Generally, you will get an option here to keep it live or extract. Right now, it is just by default keeping it as extract. So first, it will have all the details related to that data source. Like this contains the data type and then the name of that column. But when you come below, so every column that you're going to add, is going to come within this metadata. So within this metadata records, we will have metadata record and the class as column. And as many columns we will have, that many times this is going to get repeat. So one is once it is for column one, then again it is for column two, and all the details related to column one is going to come here. Local name, the file from where it is coming, and then the local type it is taking an integer, aggregation is taking as sum. Whereas for this one it is a string, so aggregation is count, and likewise we will have all the related details related to that. Now what happens is the thing is it is getting converted into ultimately into extract, right? So if we see here, what actually Tableau does is it converts whatever we are giving into its own hyper file dot hyper. So whatever we do it, like even whenever we are converting even let's take text file to extract, or any let's take data from Redshift or any other database, and we select the extract option, so it will convert that entire data into an extract. And so this is the place where it is going to store the hyperfile, and it has created a temporary hyperfile for now. We can try to go ahead to this folder, Tableau temp, and we can see the hyperfile created for this workbook. And then within this also, it will have all the details, like how exactly the Tableau is treating this file. So this is the entire detail for that hyperfile. So this is contained within this extract. Everything within this extract will have how exactly the Tableau is treating within its hyperfile. Mostly, if you see, it is same as what we were looking at the top. And even now this is done, the data sources is closed here. Now we have workspace that we have already seen, and the windows. So this is all. Let's try to go ahead and go to the this folder, Tableau temp. So I'm within this Tableau temp folder, and a file has been created. Let's go again with the name. Something like JD31. So this one is the file that has been created. Now I don't think we like this is relevant to Tableau itself. Even if we try to let's try to edit it with Notepad++, so we'll not be able to read it. So it's an internal file that Tableau uses, and it makes things quite faster. But that will look